Nolan, good to see you. Big news. Social Security benefits will be cut. We're going to break down exactly how much more you'll need to save. The Social Security Trust Fund will be insolvent in 2033, and by 2035, we'll have to reduce benefits by 23%. According to a recent study from the National Institute for Retirement Security, just 31% of Gen Xers and 52% of boomers were very or somewhat confident they would have the same benefits as previous generations. Should we really be worried?
Well, Erin, thanks. And this is a great question and something that a whole lot of people ask and
Yeah.
something that we need to be paying attention to. I think something has to give at some point. It's a system maybe under strain.
Mhm.
And it does seem like that estimate that the benefits are going to be reduced does seem like it's getting nearer and nearer in the future. I will say that on the Social Security statements, there's always been some type of disclosure about
Right.
funding and reductions long term. But, it used to be 10, 12 years out. Now it's closer to 8 years
Right.
out. There are less workers right now than ever have been for the people drawing on the program. So I don't know. I think maybe long term, something that we do need to start planning for, or at least changes to the program because it is
Mhm.
a system under strain.
Mhm. So again, just to be clear about this, Social Security is not going bankrupt and will not stop paying benefits. But Pension B did crunch the numbers and concluded that workers would need to save an additional $138,000 to generate the same income based on the 4% withdrawal rule. So that means the older you are, the shorter your runway to save. So those age 55 only have a 12-year window. Can you explain what we're looking at?
Yeah, so this is just the long and short of it is the older you are, the less time you have to save that 138,000 lost or estimated lost over your lifetime of Social Security. So this gives you your monthly savings target based on the age you are. So if you're in your 40s and you're expecting, hey, maybe Social Security may be reduced by 25% by the time I retire, and I need an extra $138,000 in the bank to make up for that, you would need to save around $300 a month. Whereas if you're 55, you're 10 years closer to retirement, your savings needs to be closer to $700 per month. So these are the chart kind of goes through and explains a little bit of, I don't know, how much you need to put away to start hedging your bets. Maybe if
Right.
you believe
Right.
Social Security is still going to be there exactly as it is today, there's no need for that. But I think some planning is appropriate.
I think so too. So let's talk through some options to generate an additional $138,000. Of course, making sure that you max out your retirement contributions and catch up contributions. Make sure you're leveraging any employer match programs. And last, diversify your investments.
Yeah, maxing out your retirement contributions, I think, is something that's really important as you start to actually accumulate a large amount of W-2 earnings, or as you get increased wage growth, as your wages go up over time. Putting more money into your 401k is very important. We talked about compounding growth semi recently, and something that you get in a 401k or your retirement plans is compounding growth or growth on your previous interest. So maxing out that retirement contribution, that's very important. It's your biggest window of opportunity. You can do Roth, you can do traditional. Most times you have those options, and a lot of investments within a 401k too.
Mhm.
Now, the leveraging the employer match programs, this goes maybe beyond just the simple match that they provide. If your employer has stock programs or purchase programs for
Yeah,
reduced
good point.
prices, I mean, there's lots of different benefits to take advantage of. So employer match programs take many shapes and sizes.
Mhm.
And then, of course, diversify your investments. There is your 401k, but start accumulating some money beyond your 401k, whether that be in some commodities like gold and silver or some individual stocks for diversification.
Mhm.
Something maybe that's not available in your 401k can help offset that expected reduction
Mhm.
in benefits
Mhm.
long term.
And of course, this is why it really does make sense to meet with an advisor. Determining when to claim Social Security is going to be one of the most important financial decisions you make in retirement.
Yeah, and meeting with an advisor helps because usually we have some calculators or some illustrations that we can run. If you want to know long-term benefits of claiming Social Security at one age and then, claiming a pension at a different age and then drawing IRA funds at a different age, we can work through a lot of those things for you. So if you have questions on that, you can call our office at 616-301-2333. 2581 or cornerstone-rp.com. And there's a contact us box at the bottom of the page.
Great. Nolan, thank you.
Thanks, Erin.